Yo, what is good, everybody? Today I'm going to be talking about my key takeaways from generating $70,000 in a single month off of organic dropshipping. So, if you guys are new here, my name is Abel. I do organic dropshipping, and I'm recently coming off of my biggest month in ecom, off of 2 dropshipping stores. And I just want to list my key takeaways and hope you guys can take something from it and possibly apply it to your own. Alright, just to give a little context and proof of what I'm talking about in this video, here's this banger product that I just discovered last month. Within the first 30 days of running the product, $55,000 generated. And then this store that I've been running since March, a really good Evergreen product, has generated me $17,000 in the last 30 days, which comes out to a total of a little over $72,000 generated. So yeah, let's get back into the video. So before we do get into the saucy part of this video, pretty much some of the strategies I used to hit $70,000, I want to emphasize 2 goals that I had set for the last 3 months of the year that we know as Q4. One of those goals was to find and run up a new banger product. The second goal was to hit $100,000 in a single month. And what I was able to do was run up and find a new banger product, but I fell short of hitting a 6-figure month. I know a lot of us tend to either stress or set lower expectations when it comes to monthly goals or yearly goals. But the point is that, yes, I was able to hit one goal, but not the other. But I was still able to not only learn from the goals that I had set, but I was able to generate a lot more money than I would have generated if I, for example, set a goal for a $50,000 or $70,000 month. I worked my butt off to strive for a 6-figure month, and in that I was able to find the banger product that I was hoping to find. I was able to do my daily tasks, post my daily videos that I needed to post. I was able to do all the research I needed to do. I was able to split test the videos I needed to split test to hit that 6-figure month. But I unfortunately did fall short of that. But I learned so much from it, and I put in the reps. When testing products, I posted the amount of videos, which was like 4 to 5 videos that I needed to every single day. I was scrolling the burner, like I said. I was doing the research. I was split testing the videos to consistently go viral. And I was doing all of these with the goal in my head to hit a 6-figure month. Did I hit it? No, but I fell short, and I made a lot more money than I probably would have if I, for example, set a goal for 70,000. If I had set a goal for 70,000, I would have ended up at 50,000, So all these things just come into play when setting goals. And the point of this is to set higher goals, dream big, go big or go home. You might end up farther than you think. All right, so going into the more organic side of things, before I do so, I am not the creator of everything I'm talking about. I'm not the first one on. I am simply a student of the game. I'm learning every single day from my mentors in BSM, and I'm pretty much just portraying the things that helped me, the real stuff that I used, and the real methods that I used to hit a $70,000 month. And I'm just hoping that it can help one of you guys behind the screen, whether it's in your journey or whether it's on the product you're running right now currently. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get into it. All right, so I don't know if it's just me, but TikTok is straight up cooked. I know we all know that Meta is the move right now, especially for longevity, but I have not seen TikTok in a worse state than it is now. My experience with TikTok this month has been pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie, which goes to show how much we should prioritize Meta accounts, Instagram and Facebook accounts going into Q1, going into the future of organic dropshipping. I know it's already a priority, as we all know. Having a primed IG, having a primed Facebook is pretty much like having an asset, right?
but it hasn't been more important than it is right now. What helped me not only scale, but to consistently go viral was having a primed Instagram and Facebook account for the products I am running. One of my products has a primed Facebook account. The other one has a primed Facebook account as well and is currently on its way to a primed Instagram. The point is, once you do have a primed account, it helps you not only convert better, but obviously convert longevity wise, because even after a month, even after 2 months, if you do have an evergreen product, you can consistently hit 10K plus months up to 20. Personally, from my experience, I've been running a primed account for Facebook with one of my products since July actually, and it's lasted me all the way up to December, and it's still going. This other product, I did find it in November. I found it off of the burner, and pretty much I was able to prime up a Facebook account with this product, and yeah, it just started ripping. This product I'm talking about is actually the banger that I found recently. So because I was able to basically prime up a Facebook account with this product I introduced, it was new on the market. Um, it converted anywhere from like $10,000 to $20,000 per million views, pretty much. In my opinion, I've seen major differences from Instagram to Facebook, from conversion wise, obviously, because of the older demographic that's on Facebook and the younger demographic that's on Instagram. Um, like I mentioned before, I've been able to convert 10K to 20K per million views off of just Facebook alone. Put that with Christmas angles in Q4, bro. That's like I'm not gonna lie, I printed off of Facebook with this product because of that combo right there. But it's just kind of insane of all the methods and little things that Facebook has to offer compared to Instagram. And it's not talked about enough. I will say that. But I'm not gonna go too in depth into that because that's just sauce that I'm still using till this day to make a bag. So before I do get into the next topic, something I do want to talk about is split testing. Split testing is something that's huge. That worked for me when running up these two products. Obviously, this new banger product that converted 10 to 20K per mil, I was able to split test on Facebook and it did work decently well. I was able to go consistently viral. Obviously, not on every post, but I did have major outliers. And because my product converted super well, even a 60K view video generated me a good amount of money. So doing that, every other video, getting 60K, 80K, 100K views on a Facebook reel, it filled the pockets. It filled the pockets. Just know that. All right. So something else I do want to talk about is an optimized for you page. Pretty much what an optimized for you page is what it sounds like. It's a for you page that's optimized within your niche, and you could pretty much just either find viral concepts, viral hooks, viral trends that are going on in, for example, the Christian niche. You could pretty much just see new ideas and get, just brainstorm a lot of things that you can implement and spin off into your own product videos. This is something that helped me a lot within my niches. Specifically, I was able to utilize the sounds, I was able to utilize video concepts, and pretty much just spin those videos off and market my own product. Doing this, it blends it into your audience's for you page, and it pretty much just goes viral, obviously, if it's a good product that provides good value. This is something I was able to do and pretty much abuse until it no longer worked. And it's kind of super slept on because I see a lot of people that steal concepts from the burner and competitors. When people talk about copy 101 a competitor, obviously that's always good to do when starting out, but man, you really just got to start brainstorming and start saying what your target audience truly wants to see. And pretty much what an optimized for you page allows you to do is that. And if you know how to do that, man, you could pretty much just run up any product. I'm not gonna lie. If you are a more advanced person in the space, this is something you could definitely try. I know running like concepts gets old or it targets a lot of burners. So doing something like this um, should be something that you should really be prioritizing to just target your audience a lot better and just obviously get views and go viral, but the right views and the right virality. As I mentioned before, I do prioritize evergreen products, pretty much just banger products that I can sell year round. And it's something that I personally love to look for. It's something I love to run because I know that I can hit six figures with this product, you know? And this is the last thing I do want to talk about because I know a lot of people do get caught up in seasonal products or trending products or just pump and dumps in general, which, in my opinion, is not a bad route to take in organic dropshipping, just because it's a lot more, I don't want to say difficult, but it's a lot more rare to see someone scaling up a product as they would in paid ads, you know? I know there are a lot of pump and dump products in paid ads as well, but I feel like the organic dropshipping game in general is evolving, so there's a lot more potential when scaling a evergreen and brandable product because at the end of the day, you could sell that store and still profit a lot of money. So pretty much when I pick up a product and when I think about how I can market this product, what audiences I can target, stuff like that. And I mention this not only because it should be something that you're also looking for or something that you should only look for. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm basically just saying what I like to do. But it, I do see it limiting a lot of people's product research. A lot of people, for example, Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is coming up, and I did talk to someone recently, like within my Discord, and they were talking about Valentine's products that they wanted to run, that they wanted to look for, that they wanted to start promoting, obviously, because that season is coming up. Um, and he was talking about how he was just looking for a Valentine's couple product, a banger, quote unquote. And when you have that mentality and when you have that train of thought, when you're scrolling the burner and you're only looking for a banger Valentine's product, it takes a super negative and a super limiting factor on your mind because you could literally be scrolling past six figure, seven figure products on your burner without you even realizing it. So something I do want to mention is obviously this, but how you can take any product and convert it into a Valentine's banger product. You know, it's simply just having the ability to not only market that product with a Valentine's angle, but being able to distinguish that product and see the potential in it. You know, I know we've seen so many couples products from like couples necklaces, couples rings, you know, on the burner, but you could pretty much just take any product and spin off with a Valentine's giftable girlfriend boyfriend marketing angle. Like it's not that hard. And a lot of people just either look for the Valentine's product or the giftable side of that product, and it shouldn't be that way at all. You should be able to find a product, you should be able to market it towards the Valentine's angle, so a giftable towards a boyfriend or a girlfriend. But once that season is over, you should still be able to sell that product even with Valentine's Day out of the equation, you know? That's where I prioritize my, whether it's content research, my mentality, you know, my conviction is that I know that I can make six figures with this product, not just because of Valentine's Day, not just because of Christmas, not just because of, um, you know, whatever the case is, you know, you have to have that conviction. You have to have that belief that you can run up six figures with a product. Because if you don't have that and you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna make 10K with it and then move on to the next, or make 20K with it and move on to the next. Like, I'm not gonna lie, me personally, I just don't like having that mentality of straight looking for pump and dumps or looking for quick money. I just don't roll that way. I like to look for products with a lot of potential, a lot of products with exit potential, because I know that I'll have that product for the year if I prime up a Facebook account or if I prime up an Instagram account. So that's pretty much my thought process when looking for products. Um, that might have been a little too saucy, I'm not gonna lie, but I do just want to reflect that onto you guys, and it could possibly be something that you guys could look out for. So yeah, boys, that pretty much wraps up the video. I appreciate you guys for watching. This year was actually insane to think about how far I've come from $0 made in organic dropshipping to over $150,000 generated this year alone. It's actually kind of insane. I crushed a lot of goals this year. I crushed so much. I accomplished so much. I did pretty much everything I wanted to do. And I give all glory to God at the end of the day, because I am here and I am in this position because of Him, because I put all my faith in Him, and I obviously just believe in myself to obviously get to this point. And I'm just, at the end of the day, I'm super blessed. I'm not surprised to be here. I'm not surprised to have made this much money. I'm not surprised to be able to do what I'm doing now, because I pretty much just saw it all come to life. And obviously, yes, it's surreal, but it was expected. I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you guys stay blessed. I hope you guys keep hustling going into the new year. Man, I'm hyped. I'm hyped to scale organic. Organic marketing as a whole hasn't been better than it is now when we look at everything on the internet. So keep grinding, going into the new year. Don't let off the gas. Stay blessed. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.